Hello, Lawson. Today I'm going to read you a story called Giraffes Can't Dance. And I know you have a stuffed animal that has a giraffe. This is by Giles, Andrere, and Guy Parker-Rees. Isn't that a cool book cover? Giraffes Can't Dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe. Look how tall he is. Whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. See how his knees are sort of crooked and his legs are thin, but he's so tall. He can get really far up there, way taller than Mommy or Daddy. That's so he can get to the top of those trees. Munch some leaves. He's very good at standing tall. Standing still and munching shoots off of trees. He likes to munch those shoots off those trees. See how he's munching them? Munch, munch, munch. And there's a little butterfly. What's that? That looks like a cricket. Creak, 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 creak. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Oh no, he fell to the ground. Look at that. He was trying to run and he got upside down. Here he's running, there he's falling, and poof, there he is. He hit the ground. Now every year in Africa they hold a jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. So look at everybody here. It's the jungle dance. And there you see the hippos and the zebras. You see the lions. Who else is over here? Wow, there's a whole bunch of them. Hyenas. Warthogs, water buffalo. Everybody came out to go and dance. Well, let's see how this turns out. The warthogs started waltzing. There they are. They're waltzing away. All right. And the rhinos rock and rolled. Rocking and rolling. There's the rhinos. Rocking and rolling. And then the lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. There they are, they're dancing the tango, cheek to cheek. The chimps, there's the chimps. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. So there's the baboons, and there's the chimps. Oh, over here. They're doing a Scottish reel, and they're doing the dance that has a Latin feel. Cha-cha-cha. Gerald swallowed bravely. See him there all in the middle? As he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Roar! Hey, look at clumsy Gerald! The animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Now there they are, they're picking on him. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. Gerald simply froze up. See that? He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. Aw, poor Gerald. He just froze right in the middle of all that group. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. There he is, poor Gerald. Everyone else is just, they don't care that he left. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. So there's Gerald looking up at the moon, and there's the little cricket telling him he just needs a different song. How true is that? Very true. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. So he's listening to all the leaves and the crickets chirping. And he's just feeling the movement. Eee, so nice. Reminds me of a movie. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing around. So here's the cricket who started making music. There's a couple ants hanging out watching. A couple little bugs over here. And they're swishing its tail and moving its feet into a circle, swinging his head back and forth. Gerald is starting to dance. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a back somersault and leapt up in the air. Whoa! I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that at all. That is pretty neat trick. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing, yes, I'm dancing. I'm dancing, Gerald cried. He's so excited. Look at that happy face. He looks absolutely beautiful. Then one by one, each animal who had been there at the dance arrived where Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen! Look at him just leap around!" How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Well, now everyone's cheering for Gerald when they were all making fun of him not too long ago. Thank goodness for that cricket, right? Then he raised his head and he looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. Oh, I like that. That's a really cool book. I can't wait for you to come back so we can read it again together. Bye-bye.